So I reckon he was probably thinking of, a Tour de France stage. Hopefully he recovers in time and he can go there as well. But there's just the news of cycling is just bleak at the moment, isn't it? It's just crashes and injuries, and when's this person going to come back, and can they salvage season? It sounds bad to say salvage, considering that we don't really know the state of the riders, but do we want to go on to another?
But anyways, Patrick, we might as well come to the next story. Yeah, it's still a bleak one. Yeah, same theme. Jonas Vingegaard, we spoke about him last week, and there's been a few updates about his condition. I mean, Ewan was saying to me that they're definitely going to send him. Even if he's just able to ride the bike 10 kilometers, he'll do it. But that seems to not be the case. They want him on full form. And it seems like he's still in Spain in the hospital because he can't move because of the lung injury. This is just bad again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We want the reigning Tour de France champion at the Tour de France. That's what we really want. But they say that if he's not 100% fit, then he will not go to the Tour, which I think, based upon what I said last week, I am a little bit surprised by that. I did think that even if he was at 90%, they'd still send him. But obviously they just think if he's not capable of winning, then we're not sending him whatsoever. Which in a way is honourable. We're not just going to send the Tour de France champion just because that's what he is, and we're just going to parade him around, even if it's perhaps a slight detriment to his health to do that, and he's not absolutely ready. So that's, you got to take your hat off, and they're just kind of looking after the rider first and foremost. Maybe we're going to end up doing what you said, which is that he's going to go to the Vuelta and probably just win that by 5 minutes or something like that. But yeah, it is a shame that the prospects of him going to the Tour just seem to have taken a little bit of a dip this week. It does lean a little bit more towards like Pogačar. I mean, I remember like winning the Tour. I do remember seeing, I can't remember, it was a clip or something, they were saying how, should Pogačar just sack off the Giro? Because his chances of winning the Tour, if he had just optimal preparation for it, would be quite high at the moment, because unfortunately of the crash of his main rivals.
Yeah, in terms of this Melissa bike, on Tuesday they said that Vingegaard had undergone a successful collarbone operation. Obviously that was one of the issues as well. He'll now spend the next few weeks recovering, and it's not clear how long this will take. We were pondering over how long a collarbone and all the added things were going to take. His father made comments to the press complaining that he had not been able to visit his son and was struggling for information on his condition. Vingegaard is understood, however, to be accompanied by his wife, which I'm not sure if she is his wife. The media keep saying this because I'm not sure they're married, because they weren't married when I met them. And then it says it's unclear whether the 27-year-old is able to target the treble. The officials have indicated he will miss the altitude training camp in Sierra Nevada in May, a key building block towards the Tour. And Richard Pluger has also said it's too early to talk about the Tour. Tour of Denmark. Go on, Jonas. Yeah. You, macho, go for the Tour of Denmark. And send Wout there as well. Let's have a Galactico fest at the Tour of Denmark.
Let's say, hypothetically, Jonas doesn't go to the Tour. Very similar to what we were just talking about beforehand. What would they realistically be able to get out of the Tour without Jonas there?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I like this. Yeah, who are they even sending? Kuss?
Yeah, at the moment it's Laporte, Kuss, Tratnik, Krausberg, Jorgensen, Benoit, and it would be some other person replacing Jonas. I could see Sepp getting top 5, considering that he came, what was it? Was it 8th he came last year? But he had
he crashed. Yeah,
he had a crash late on. Since then, he won the Vuelta, so he obviously understands a little bit more about the onus of leadership. The TTKs, yeah, there's that kind of flatter one in the middle, but the one at the end is pretty hilly. But still, the TTs aren't massively suited to him. But, if he is a smooth run-up into it, unlike Roglic and Remco, who are also still a little bit banged and bruised up, I don't know. I reckon Sepp could definitely be a top 5 in the Tour.
And then a 1, 2, 3 UAE.
1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, imagine who they got. I mean, it's not out of a question. Would it be unrealistic to think that Pogacar, Adam Yates, and Ayuso could be on the podium together with nobody else even contending? I'm not going to say that's going to happen because that would be really just a little bit rubbish to watch, actually. People were complaining about Van der Poel winning a few too many races. Imagine UE having first, second, and third in the Tour. Oh my word. That would be so bad. But going back to this Melissa bike, Seb could be top 5, I think. But what about Jorgensen? Do you reckon Jorgensen could do something? I mean, I would prefer to see him as a stage hunter type, but I just think that there's no way that this Melissa bike are going to say, you won Paris-Nice. You know, that was a good performance. Maybe they'd see what he can do in a 3-week race. Maybe he could be a top 10 candidate as well, alongside Sepp. I'd allow people to go stage hunting. Send Benoit, send Tratnik, send Laporte, and just try and get people in the break, you know? I always feel like it's a bit of a shame when you have this massively successful team. They've got so many fantastic riders in there, but they're almost just like their talent is squashed, and you don't really get to see it too much in a Grand Tour setting. Like, I would love to see Benoit be unleashed as a breakaway candidate a bit more. I think he would be really versatile, and Tratnik similarly. Back when he was on like Bahrain Victorious or whatever, he used to get in the breaks all the time. So I don't think that Jonas missing the Tour, it is a big blow, but I don't think it's the end of the world for this Melissa bike. I still think they can get a decent amount out of a race.
And they're not going to get the yellow jersey, so for me, that is end of the world.
Yeah, that would be a bit of an issue, I will admit.
Oh, so who's first winner since? Lance? No. Floyd? No.
Oh gosh.
Greg LeMond? Which one are we going for? Okay.
The minefield of trying to suss out the history of the previous American winner. Oh my word.
But we might as well switch our focus a bit, go back to the Giro d'Italia, because yes, well, Vinal won't be going there, but friend of someone, I'm a big fan, and sometimes the comments get a bit annoyed at me for being a fan of him. 23 years old, already a national symbol, father, husband, a star in his own country. This is, of course, Biniam Girmay. He is returning to the Giro d'Italia for the first time since 2022. And I mean, Patrick, he's had a bit of like an up and down since that Giro d'Italia Kablamo moment, obviously beating Mathieu van der Poel on stage 10, then taking the points classification jersey as well, because